はい、それでは再開します。なんだっけ。ちょっと前回までのあれはあんまり覚えてないんですけど、話し方にめっちゃ癖のある探偵さんを、なんか女の子探してるっていうから連れてって、で、なんかすごい話が中途半端なとこで区切られた感じになって、で、なんかまた荷物取り届けに行けという感じだった気がするので、まずはね、本部に行って、届けるものをまず受け取るという感じですね。で、どうせ本部まではカットになります。はい。はい、本部着きました。荷物ゲット。
Mr. Anderson.
Anderson.
It's a strange name.
Strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
そうだそうだ。アンダーソンタワーのアンダーソンなんとかのアンダーソンさんに届けろみたいな。
Here in Nivalis, does that make you feel less alone, Chemist?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either.
オートマタにも割
The
と
agriculture automata didn't
人
even
権
get
というか
breaks.
職に就いたり
They
つかな
just
かった
worked
りっ
in
ていう
the
のがあるの
fields
か。
24 hours a day.
まあ
Yes,
機械
but
は
they
そう
would
だろ
always
うな。
tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned.
オートマ
I
タも
have
大
to
変だな。
interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Chemist. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town.
鉛みたいなのがあるのか。
They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets,
歩き
they're
方
all
でわか
looking
んの？
straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Chemist, but I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Chemist. At least we're alone together.
あれか？なんかでっけえビル。立派ですね。さてさて、アンダーソンファイナンシャルか。なんかありますよ。これねえじゃん。なんか喋ってる。どうしたらいいのこれ。これ？
Hello? Who's there?
なるほど。まずインターホン
Delivery
か。
driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will
Ah?
have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
ああ。
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
バカじゃねえの。
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called?
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look,
ど
can
う
I
すん
come
ねん
in
これ。
or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
Mr. アンダーソン。
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
めちゃくちゃだ。
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well,
ノー
I'm
じゃない
going
ん
to
だ
give
よ。
you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and it's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
バカじゃねえの。
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange.
やべえやつしかいね
Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the
デ
recording.
トロイトだ。
So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
お
Not
ー。
permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
俺に首突っ込む
To
の
Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
Of breaks means that we are
それをラニアに言われて
I'm
も
going now.
はいなんか首突っ込むことになったから人事部のミスター・アンダーソンと話すわこいつ
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
なるほ
That
ど
would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
めっちゃ首突っ込むやん
Maybe.
Is
それはミスター A 死んでるわ
Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my
ミスター A 死んでるよこいつか
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to.
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
お前分かって
Yes,
んの
exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
ミス
I
ア
don't
ンダー
think
ソン
Mr.
の
A should have much of a say
3D
on
モデ
your
ルがあ
lives
んまり
anymore.
女性っぽくないんだけど
That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts. So, who causes this impending disaster?
ほら、
We have only one name.
出た。
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson. Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
見ちゃえ。
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching
Well,
the
so that-
message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's
なるほど。
message. But I have come to realize Mr. A died.
こいつ頭いい
many years
な。
ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be
そ
to
んなことで
reset
き
the
るんですか？
wall. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons.
エントランスエリアに置くな、
Will
そんなも
reinstall the
ん。
memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the
漫画
flip of a
消え
switch.
たって。
Of
そ
course,
れ
you
は
may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state.
なるほど。選べって
Perhaps with
か。
enough time, they will find their own path.
選べってか。リセットする意味ないと僕は思うので、自由意志に委ねます。ので、このままここを立ち去るという選択肢ですな。
I think it's time for the Andersons to step outside their tower and breathe the Novalis
そう
air.
そう、それでいい。今回のシナリオというか、あれは比較的面白かったかもしれない。
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Chemist. This is a strange job.
だよな。
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Chemist. I'll tell you some other time.
長いね。
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
誰？
Lomo's hacker? Is there any way to delete it?
Ah.
Pretend we didn't get it?
はいはいはい、あの人
We
ね。
could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn
ダメじゃねえ
it.
か。
What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is
Aw.
me whistling. Either you meet me at the Roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment, and they'll bring your debt record from back east with them.
何？
Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
本当だよ。
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Chemist, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
まったく、どいつもこいつも近いな。めちゃくちゃ近い。
Let me past.
No, I ain't
サモン康弘。若干日本人っぽ
Your
い。
boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me late.
If you're late, you should have got here earlier.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
I'm just jopping with your lady.
Japping?
あ？
Fooling with ya. Rubric don't want to see you. Just wants you to have this. He left his package for you.
Where is it supposed to go?
変なやつばっかだ。
Huh? You don't know?
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit. Gonna be late.
しょうがねえな。
Good, rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You
What?
want to know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows? You can't stop thinking about it.
別にあんまり気になってはい
To
ない
be
ですけど
honest,
ね。
I've had bigger things to worry about. Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying